Hi, I'm Dennis Gage. Thanks for tuning in to My Classic Car, home of the certified car nut. Well, this week I'm in South Carolina at the Hilton Head Concours d'Elegance and Motoring Festival. This is a fantastic event held on one of America's oldest and most storied resort destinations, Hilton Head Island. Fabulous cars, an incredible setting, and weather like this in early November, I gotta tell you, this is working for me. Let me give you the grand tour.
Do we look good? We look good together, don't you think? I think we look good together.
Yes, fabulous. Absolutely fabulous.
So Carolyn, this is fantastic. This is unbelievable.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much.
Is it always like this here?
Well, we picked this weekend for a reason. I want to say yes. We have been so lucky. We're in our 6th year, and we have had great weather. But I have to tell you, Dennis, this is the best. It is.
What a fabulous show, really, really.
Thank
I mean,
you.
this is unbelievable. How many cars do you have that you
We
bring
have
in?
about 150 cars here.
And they're all selected?
They are selected, and we have been full at least 3 to 4 months ago.
Really?
Which is showing that the whole show is evolving. We're getting more and more folks that want to be involved. They're all done. They're all by invitation. All right, the cars can apply to come in, but it's getting more competitive as you
I'm
can
sure
see
it is.
to get in. So
Well, the quality of the cars are phenomenal, and
Thank you.
And I'm really amazed by the diversity of what's here. I mean, it's
yes.
you know, the true classics to muscle cars to foreign to micro cars. I mean,
I know, isn't that fun?
It's wild.
Isn't that fun? Because what we're doing is we want to create a show that has broad appeal. And I really think we've created a venue that is unique to other concours.
It is.
I don't know if you feel that. I know you've gone to a lot.
I do.
But,
It's something completely different. It has a completely different feel.
Yes.
And it's so Hilton Head.
It's so Hilton Head.
It isn't just the Concours
No,
today.
no.
There's, well, tell me what all there is.
Well, we start off the event with 2 days of vintage racing out at Roebling Road, which is a track that every driver in the country knows, but spectators don't. It's outside of Savannah.
It's a little track, but it's a historic track.
It's a wonderful. It's 2 miles. You know, a little over 2 miles. It's a wonderful road track. That's a part of a racing series, and we move the venues. We do driving tours. We do fashion shows. We have fun. We have fun.
Indeed, you do.
We have partnered with the Worldwide Auction, who put on an amazing auction on Saturday here on site.
Well, it's wonderful, and you're working. I've got a show to shoot and stuff, but there's a couple cars that I gotta
you
go
enjoyed
show
that?
you. Yeah,
That's great.
Let's go check out a
Let's
couple of
go
these really
walk around.
fine ones.
That's super. I'd love to do that.
Welcome back to My Classic Car.
Well, Don, this is absolutely gorgeous. What a showstopper! A
Thank you.
'67 Bizzarrini Spider.
Yes.
I don't think I've ever seen one of these.
Well, there's only 3 Spiders, 1 prototype and 2 production cars.
So which one is this?
This is the last of the production cars.
Man, and 67? 67?
67, 68, yeah, I think the first prototype was built in 66, and again, with only building 3, he didn't do them for long.
No. Now, is this a aluminum car? Is it fiberglass?
It's all aluminum. Actually, the bodywork was done at Stile Italia.
Interior just oozes Italian. It's gorgeous. The seats are so inviting. I love the toggles, beautiful gauging, and it looks like it would just wrap around you.
It's a very comfortable car to drive, great cruiser.
Now, I mean, how long you had this? Is this your only
Oh,
Bizzarrini?
I own another Bizzarrini, and I followed this car for years. Fell on the West Coast, owned it, and I kept bugging him, and I bought it from him about a year ago.
So you finally wore them down.
Yes. Yep.
Persistence was
It
the
pays
key.
off.
Now, one of the style cues that I love is this here. These I don't know, tonneau headrest. Is this functional or is this just style?
Well, actually, a lot of what Mr. Bizzarrini did, he was way ahead of his time. And if you can imagine, there's 2 big air boxes on some inboard brakes, and there's vents that run up through the floor of the trunk, and then the air exits right here. So it not only cools the brakes, but it's also a form of ground effects to get the air out from underneath the car.
That's brilliant. But such beautifully sloping lines and this kind of smooth, rounded corner.
Yeah.
Oh man, the 4 pipes going out there. Oh, it's just. Now Bizzarrinis, Italian cars, but they were.
Corvette powered.
This always struck
it's
me as
kinda
strange.
crazy.
It's very
Well,
strange.
Mr. Bizzarrini wanted something that was going to be reliable and inexpensive, and that was Corvette.
It was. So in '67, he chose what engine?
327, 350 horse.
Oh, I absolutely love that engine. Can we look at it?
Sure can. Now it's laid way back. It's 51-49 weight distribution, so the motor is not only real low in the chassis, but is very far back.
Oh, wow, it is.
There's actually an inspection plate here to set your timing in the distributor. You have to go through the windshield.
Well, you don't have a heck of a lot of room either, because that's quite a
No,
slope.
it's really tough to get in there. It
Man.
is.
And the plugs are pretty well hidden, too.
The plugs you have to do from underneath.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, it's really hard.
But boy, that baby sits, I mean, that sits a long
It's way back. And if you think about it, too, since it's behind the cross member, it's way down. So it's way down and back.
So, yeah, I mean, this thing must be glued to the road.
It really is. It really is.
Wow. And just stunningly beautiful all around, and so Italian.
It
Even
is,
though
very
it
definitely.
has
Yeah,
the heartbeat,
Yep.
the heartbeat of America.
That's Chevrolet, you aren't kidding.
Wow. Well, close her up.
Okay.
Oh man. Now, have you been to the Hilton Head Concours before?
Yes, I have, last year.
Isn't this a great show?
It is. It is
I mean,
fantastic.
what a fantastic
and good
venue.
weather, too. Yeah, no
Don't
doubt
you love
about
it?
Yeah.
November, you can't beat it. Weather like this in November. Well, I tell you, Don, this is a stunning car. Thanks so much for bringing
Great.
us out.
Thank you,
Beautiful
Dennis.
car. Beautiful car. Welcome back to My Classic Car. Well, Dick, this has got to be the cutest car here. This is I've never seen one of these. This is a Buick?
This is a Buick, the only one built,
What year?
1914.
Now, you've got a little bit of history with this car, right?
Yes, sir. My grandfather designed it, and Buick built it.
I've never seen one before, so it must not have gone beyond the concept stage.
No, they found out it was too expensive
Oh, really?
to build, so it was not economically.
So your grandfather was a designer for Buick?
He was designer, and Walter Chrysler was the overseer on building the car
In Buick?
in Buick. Walter Chrysler worked for Buick for a number of years.
So, man, that was some heavy hitters back then that
Oh,
that your
yeah.
grandpa was hanging out with.
Right.
Well, this is really a cute little car. I mean, I'm sort of surprised it didn't take off. Probably just because it was too expensive. Because it's really cool.
It's all aluminum,
Oh, it is?
fenders, aluminum body over wood.
Wow. And two passenger,
Too bad.
front and back.
I think this is where the backseat driver came from.
I believe that. And it even has a little soft top that
It
comes
is soft top and telescoping steering wheel.
up. You're kidding. Oh, look at that.
Even
Wait.
back then.
Way ahead of its time. Man. And now, quite a gauge package you got there.
Yeah, you got gas gauge here. That's a glass tube.
Sight glass, yeah.
You got speedometer, clock, and this is where you fill the gas tank.
How big?
Tank's right underneath, 3-gallon.
So your grandfather designed it. Who restored it?
Well, it was my dad restored it in 1946 for the Golden Jubilee that was held in Detroit.
Yes, uh-huh.
It was in that parade. I was sitting right there when I was 7 years old.
Well, what's the power plant that
It's
this
a 20
baby-
horse.
It is 20.
Side
Let's have a
valve.
look at it.
She'll do 48 miles an hour.
Wow, is that on the level or is that downhill?
That's on the level.
Man. I bet that's kind of thrilling too.
It is.
And then that just, oh wow. Well, I mean, like a Morris Minor doesn't have an engine much bigger
no,
than that.
No. And the side valve, which
Oh,
is the
yeah.
only Buick engine that's side valve. You got your generator up here.
And kind of a chain, it's a
Chain drive.
That
or
is wild.
Same timing gear. Leather belt.
Leather belt for the fan.
Uh,
Nice little radiator.
Yeah. That's the first curved radiator that Buick came out with.
This
Or
is
it's electric light.
unbelievable. So a lot of the things that are in this car, even though the car didn't go on, many of the features of it did.
Right.
Well, it is. This is such a cool car, Dick, and it's such a great piece of Buick history. Thanks so much for bringing it out.
Thank you.
And that's a sharp outfit. Well, Stuart, I think this is the only lilac car here.
Probably so.
Probably so. This
And
is
certainly the one named Cupcake.
yeah, and you're willing to admit that.
That's right.
So it's a 56 Plymouth Belvedere, right?
That's
now,
right.
I've never seen this color combination.
This color combination was available only in Canada.
Ah.
Now, why the Canadians got it and we didn't, I don't
Yeah,
know.
I mean, because I like it. It's really, it's so 50s. I'm surprised we didn't have. Well, they're great cars. This one's really heavily optioned. I mean, you even got the Highway Hi-Fi.
The Highway Hi-Fi with the record pajama game on here.
The pajama game is one. Now,
That's right.
Could you play any record on that?
No, it's special speed, so you had to get the records from the dealer.
And you've restored all the interior and everything, correct? Fabric. and all?
Correct fabric. This is the way it glowed in the 50s.
Man, yeah, I really like that.
About the only thing we did was we matched the top to the color, where Plymouth made it black.
Man, And if this is 56, so they were just starting to sprout fins then.
Just started.
You say this is when you drive, right?
We drive it every week.
It's a blast.
We got bugs in the grill.
What powered this? Would this have been
This was a 270
a 270?
with a dual quad engine.
Well, that's an odd
Factory.
combo. Oh yeah, look at that. What an interesting engine. 270, huh?
270.
The dual quad setup and the air cleaner setup is very interesting, isn't it?
The car runs great.
It does, eh?
Right. You're welcome to drive anytime.
Oh, you know I like it. Can I put it down?
Absolutely.
All right.
Just hit it. There's plenty of metal.
I don't hit anybody's car. So, have you been to the Hilton Head Concours before?
This is our first time.
What do you think of it?
I love it.
Isn't this something
We've
else?
had a ball.
Yeah.
People are wonderful.
And
The weather's great.
Yeah, and what a venue. It's just,
Great collection of cars.
oh man.
Just
Well,
like-
hey, I'm glad you brought Cupcake out.
My pleasure.
Pretty wild car there. Thanks, Stuart.
Thanks.
Welcome back to My Classic Car. Well, Bob, you may have one of the biggest cars here.
That's quite large.
Absolutely, yes, quite large.
Yeah.
Absolutely gorgeous. This is a 1928 SOTA Fraschini.
Yep.
Beautiful car.
Built Milano, Italy.
Okay.
Yep.
Now you're actually the restorer of this
I'm
car,
the
right?
restorer of this
Who's
car.
the owner?
A fellow by the name of Mr. Laverne Johnson from Grosse Pointe, Michigan. And I'm based out of Ann Arbor, Michigan.
I see. Now, how long a restoration was this?
This car was with me approximately 4 years, and we put approximately 5,000 man hours into restoration.
Was it in bad shape or good shape? Or
A nice, solid car, all there.
Now, this was a coach-built car, so in
Yes.
the day you could pretty much have anything you wanted, right?
Correct.
And this color combination,
Well, we come up with it. When we pulled the car down, it showed evidence of shades of green.
so you kind of kept with the theme, but
Yeah, the theme, but did what we liked.
yeah. Oh, and I like it too.
Oh, the colors work.
Oh, they really do. Absolutely beautiful.
Colors are very important on these cars.
And the running boards here, I love the toolbox, the wood, but that's a boot scraper back
Yes,
there,
it
right?
is. Yes, it is.
So you'd clean off your feet before you
got into the back seat.
Nice.
Yep.
Now, a lot of these chauffeur-driven cars of the day didn't have a lot of comfort for the chauffeur. I mean, a lot
Right.
of them were jammed right up against the steering. This is pretty luxurious.
Yeah, this is very luxurious as compared to others.
But where it's really luxurious is back here.
Yeah. This
Holy
is where
cow.
it comes into play. Yeah,
This is
great.
gorgeous.
This is brocade linen with mohair and leather accents. All the hardware back here is actually silver plated.
So that's not nickel, that's not
It's
chrome?
not nickel or
That's
chrome, it's silver.
Ah.
Yeah. The Italians were very artistic.
What powered this car? I mean, it had to have some monstrous straight
this
eight
is-
or something?
It's a 7.5 liter approximate engine.
Ooh. That's beautiful. So big straight eight, right?
Big straight eight, overhead valve engine, which was a bit ahead of its time.
Uh-huh.
But it still had magneto ignition.
Uh-huh.
Updraft Zenith carburetors, which is an old name in carburetors.
Absolutely.
You might notice you don't see any wires in the engine
No.
compartment. The Italians hid them all behind
Oh,
in
wow.
passages, and then just run cabled out for the appropriate area.
That is incredible. Now, how does she run? I mean, is it a
It's a good running car. You can run down the freeway at 70 miles an hour all day.
what a fabulous car. You
Oh,
do
it's-
nice work, I must say.
Thank you. Thank you.
Isoto
Fraschini.
Fraschini.
There you go.
Thanks, Bob.
Thanks.
Beautiful car.
Nice.
Oh man, the Hilton Head Concours d'Elegance is a sight to behold. What a setting, and some cars that I just absolutely couldn't believe. If you're looking for a nice place to go the first week in November, let me tell you, there are worse places to be than Hilton Head Island.